everybody, and welcome to the Deck Tech for the Brunhild versus Hanzo. It's not what you think it is match. I'll go ahead and start explaining what my deck actually is. It is Brunhild Turbo Fog, because I have always been a fan of Turbo Fog decks, and I wanted to transfer it from Magic to Force of Will. I'll start with my stones. I'm running Gusting Skies, 3 of, Black Silence, 1 of, Deep Blue, 1 of, Kaguya Stone of Sorrow, 1 of. That's just for my basic color array. It's mostly green, so as long as I have a little bit of green, it's going to be okay. Also, I run the Stone of Sorrow because I love it. It's one of my favorite stones of all time. And then I run 3 Moonshade because 5-color deck. And then I run 2 Moonlight because 5-color deck. Also, these are really helpful with Seal of Wind and Light, making it unchaseable. Of course, I run the Lorite engine because I'm running green, and in green you run the Lorite engine. Period. My main strategy revolves around my ramp cards, Sacred Elf, Melfi, and Feasting. Sacred Elf, it's obvious, 1 green, he produces 1 green. Melfi, 2 will, quick cast, produces 1 of any color. Feasting is the precursor to Melfi, but she produces 1 will of any color, and she's quick cast, but she costs 3. Then I run 2 Blazer Legendary Thieves because he's very good combat wise. Basically, he or what is it? When he enters, you get to look at your opponent's hand and discard a card. Then he gets a +1/+1 counter. Then you can remove that +1/+1 counter to either counter a spell targeting him, or remove an attacking J Resonator battling with him from battle. So he can be a free block and he doesn't actually die, or you can prevent removal. The removal prevention is why I run him. He's also a decent body, and since I'm running ramp, I can get him out relatively easily.
Yeah.
I also run the not real Blazer, the fake Blazer in my opinion. Vice Leader, the Chivalrous Thieves Blazer. He's just a 7/8, he's a body for 3. At the beginning of your main phase, draw a card. He's a 1 of, because I never want to see more than 1 of him. Basically, if I get him out, cool. I'm going to draw an extra card each turn. That's okay. Then I run my Tamas because it's green deck. And then I run blue for Charlotte because I'm drawing a lot of cards and really not playing anything. This is more of a reactive deck. I more of want to respond and stop various attacks, spells, combos, etc. from going off. So Charlotte has the potential to reach 7 cards and become huge. Then there's the meat of the deck, the real win condition, Schrodinger's Observation. I get to choose one, deals 400 damage multiplied by X to target Resonator, you gain that much life, or it deals 300 damage multiplied by X to target player, you gain that much life. It costs 1 darkness, 1 white, and X. So it can either finish games, and I run 3, so I can either nuke a Resonator, gain a ton of life, or nuke their life points and gain a bunch of life. Seal of Wind and Light. Its Awakening, players cannot chase this card, is really useful if you're ever running any of these magic stones of Moonlight, Moonshade, anything that produces moon. I run 3 Zero's Magic Light because it's an anti-aggro card. I also run 4 Amaterasu's Foresight because fog. 2 Millennia Bond because chants are scary. It had a sideboard originally, and it had more of Millennia Bond. Basically, you could switch into sort of an anti-combo sort of strategy. Then I'm running Brunhild because in Wander, if you're not running a ruler with Divinity, why are you running that ruler? I'm joking, but it's a significant power difference. I run Whispers of an Angel. It's normally 3, but it costs 1, gain 800 life, draw a card. It's a staple for Brunhild. Invitation, so I can search out my Schrodinger's Observation if I'm not seeing it. Dispel, which, if you saw the video, I forgot about. I run it because it gains me 1,000 life, and it's just like that last-minute breath of life that you sometimes need to stabilize. But it also destroys an addition. Something stupid. I also run Song of the Fairies. It's the only rune cancel, so there you go. And then I run... The reason I'm running Brunhild is Odin's Judgment. Her ultimate rune, Destroy All Resonators. Really good for causing a reset of the board state and just getting things back in your favor so you can get some more stones and stabilize. Which, by the way, there's 11 stones, if you didn't realize. So yeah, basically the It's just to the strategy is to milk your opponent dry, keep your cancels up, and run your Charlottes and just beat them in the face with your disciples until you win, and then you finish them off with observation.
Okay.
What does your deck do, Zane?
All right, my deck's a super janky combo. I'll go into that right now. So these three are the main combo pieces. Geronimo is just to help. So what the combo is you play Laplacia, the Demon of Fate. He has an ability, Continuous. Your opponent plays with the top card of his or her main deck revealed. And then it has another ability, Continuous. You may look at the top card of your main deck at any time. Kind of like Shion. Activate Rest. Put the top card of your main deck and the top card of your opponent's main deck into their owner's graveyard.
It's an evil, evil, terrible card.
So that's the first piece. Second part is you can have any resonators you want, but preferably you want 2 Geronimo.
Because she has pseudo barrier.
Yeah, this card cannot be targeted by spells or abilities your opponent controls.
Yep.
Alright, then what you want to do is you want to play this card. When this card enters the field, draw a card. Oh, I didn't know I drew a card either. Maybe I should read these before I play them next time.
Maybe I should check my deck in Stone Deck so I know what I'm playing.
Yeah. Added resonator gains rest. Recover another target resonator. So you put those onto Geronimo. Then the last piece of the combo is Cloning Magic. Quick cast. Target resonator gains. Whenever you play an activated ability of this card, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for that copy until end of turn. Torrent. Draw a card. Oh, so it's a torrent ability. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't just draw you in instantly, like I thought. Anyway, you play it on one of the Geronimo, and then you play him, mill 2 cards. Do that, cover him. Do it again. Mill your opponent's card, mill your top card. Do that. Target these 2 with the recover. And then you just repeat that forever.
Yeah, then you use this one to recover the double.
Yeah, the double, and then that, and then that, then that,
Yeah.
then that,
And it
that,
cycles
that,
over and over
that,
and over and
that.
over and over.
Yeah, and it just makes a loop. Anyway, that's what this deck's trying to do. That's its only strategy. I would have run like the 7 disciples like he did, but then I was like, well, the deck would just win using that strategy if I put them in here.
Yeah.
So I purposely made the deck bad so that I could show off the combo.
I mean, my deck's not exactly a good deck.
Anyway, as for other cards in the deck, it runs the kind of standard ramp thing. You got Elvish Priest, 1 drop, produce green, pretty standard. Melfi, quick caster in, produces Will of any color, which this deck kind of needs because there's a lot of colors going on here. Runs 3 Lorite because he's good, and sometimes I want to cancel stuff.
Yep.
And then runs 4 Keen Sense. It's a 2-cost cancel, but it only cancels normal spells, so it can't cancel resonators.
Yep.
Then the deck runs 4 Rewriting Laws. My magic stones gain the ability to produce 1 will of any color until end of turn, and then I can recover up to 2 magic stones you control, and then draw a card. So it is essentially free, and I get to draw a card. And the reason I'm running this at 4 of is because it essentially allows me to run a 36 card deck, which I want because I need a lot of combo pieces, and I want to see them as often as possible. I run 2 Wind Secluded Refuge. I can banish it to cancel a spell or ability targeting one of my dudes. It's good because it helps me protect my combo pieces. I run Foment of the World Tree. It's a pretty good card in a combo deck. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your main deck in any order, then draw that many cards plus 1, you gain 800 life, so it lets me get rid of cards that aren't doing anything for me, and it gains me life. It's pretty good. Final Battle, 'cause sometimes I want to have a one-sided board wipe. And then Heavenly Instrument Hydromonica. Basically, I only want it for the second ability, which is I can pay 2, rest it, and banish this card, search my main deck for a card, and put it on top, and then I can, next time I would draw it, I'd have the exact card I want. Just lets me search for whatever I want.
Yeah.
My combo pieces.
You saw that every game.
Yeah. Then, the ruler is Hanzo. Normally, this deck would be running Reflect Refrain, which it probably should be, but I wanted to run Hanzo because I was feeling spicy. Hanzo, he's just one of the Divinity rulers, because I wanted a rune deck. And then his only ability on his other side is he's a 10/10, and I can flip a rune back down, so I could use it again.
Yep.
But yeah, he's whatever. I'm only running him because Chumimi wouldn't do anything different, and I wouldn't use her Master Rune anyway, so.
Yeah.
But in the rune deck, I run Forest Meditation. Allows me to do the Forest Meditation combo with Spirit Stone. You can banish the rest 2 Spirit Stones for green, banish them, draw a card for each one, and then you play Forest Meditation, and you can get the 2 stones back, and then draw another card. So it's basically a free draw 3. Play Song of the Fairies. It's a nice little cancel if I need it. Whirlwind Technique. It target J Resonator gains barrier until end of turn. It allows me to protect my combo pieces.
Yep.
Pretty good. Invitation. It's costs 3, but if it's in your rune deck, it costs 2 blue because it costs 1 void less, and it lets me search my deck for any card I want. Put it in my hand. Really good.
Combo pieces.
4 combo pieces, and then I run Thick Fog. It's a 2-cost fog. Lets me not die.
I didn't run the fog card in my fog deck. I failed you all.
It just stops the Resonator from being able to attack, and I get draw cards, so that's good. As for the stones, I run 4 Spirit Stones because I have to if I want to do the Forest Meditation combo.
3 cards for free.
Then I run 2 Magic Stone of Deep Wood for green and blue. Blue is just for that card. Then I run 2 Magic Stone of Black Silence for green and black. Black for him. And then I run 2 Magic Stone of Moonshade, which normally produces moon for free, and then I can pay 200 life and produce 1 will of any color. And yeah, it's just to help out with the will consistency, but I didn't want to run too many because I wanted to kill myself with my own stones. But yeah, that's the deck.
Yeah, super spicy decks this week.
Yeah.
I love them.
Oh,
I love them, Zane.
Let me, I should probably mention the guy who actually brought this deck list up. So,
yeah, or the concept idea.
Yeah, he linked to me a German, a couple German dudes playing the game. I'm pretty sure he might have been one of them. I'm not 100% certain. And they showed off this combo, and he was using a Reflect Refrain, and it looked really fun. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and build that, but like my own version. And all right.
Spicy combos.
You know what? It's going to take me a while to find this, so I'll just go ahead and edit it in.
His name will be here!
Yes,
Look at it!
It'll be here. Anyway,
congratulations, guy!
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing this with me. Anyway, let us know what you think of the deck list in the comments.
If you got any more spicy ideas, we'll probably try them.
Yeah, and yeah, send us ideas if you have any. And
I love the spicy meatball.
And if you have any ideas for how to improve this deck, let us know as well. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.